So, yeah, I've been building this, or we've been building this. Let me start again. So, we've been building up that. Oh, why did I throw it all the way up there? That's throwing me off. Let me try again. Right. So, we have been doing what has clearly been a desert kingdom. Clearly, I mean, we're in the desert after all, and we've been building up. It's basically a coastal desert kingdom, and we have a total of like 3 boats, one of which is a Viking boat. Ooh, fish. One of which is a Viking boat, and the other 2 are exactly the same boat. Like they're 2 designs that it's the same design, just 2 different color schemes. And I really like all those boats that I've done. However, having this dock here with only this little birch thing next to me, fish, has made me realize that we need more boats in this area. And that's basically that's what I want to do today. I want to build up Mark Hamill. What are you doing all the way over there? Oh, okay. All right, someone's been having an adventure, but yeah. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Yeah, so we're gonna be building up some boats, and fish, and yeah, we're also going to be probably putting in a field because we got to get this place sorted, and so that we can move on to like the docks or whatever next we're going to be building up. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Oh, hi, hello, welcome. My name's Lovejoy. Let's go. La 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 la. All right. So, I want to build a few of each of the sort of boats that I've sort of come up with, and I'm laggy. Why am I laggy? Why is this? For goodness sake. All right. Hopefully that's helped. Did a fresh restart. Deleted Copilot because saw that had been recently installed and thought we don't need that rubbish, do we? So got rid of that. Ugh, can't stand it. But yeah. So I want to build up one of the boats just along here. I think it'll look quite nice just settled in here. And yeah, I'll walk you through the steps I take. Okay, so firstly, we've got some spruce slabs just coming along here. Hang on, how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's quite nice. And then we need some then we need to line this with spruce trapdoors on both sides. And we've already run out of materials. Well done, Lovejoy. Well, I have got this. So let's just make up some trapdoors. Now, oh, it floats. And there we go. That's the base of the boat. All sorted. Looks pretty simple. You could leave it like that, but it would just be a raft, I suppose, with like a central structure. I don't know. I wouldn't leave it like this if I were you, but you could. You could. But I'm not going to. So next, we've got some hay bales and also some bamboo. Bamboo. Right. So we're also going to grab some of that. Probably a bit more of that. Let's just go to there. And yeah, we need to make some slabs of this. So let's make some slabs. Slab it up. Slab. No. We do also need some of those, but let's go with the slabs for now. We'll make that many, and then we'll do that. We'll see if that makes enough for us. I'm not sure. So we go slab. There's a car making a noise outside. Oh, now we do actually need these. I have not made enough of these. I know that for a fact. Because I need 5 more for each side at least. Ooh. And then 3 on top of each, so that's 16. I have 9. So let's make some more. We'll do that. How many did I say I need? 16? I've got 9. So that's 2, 4, 6. That's 15. 17. There we go. Right. So now we got that. Now it's just a case of remembering to shift click on the first one anyway. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line the side of these with this with the hay bales. Now this is sort of meant to symbolize or simulate. Fell off. Sort of like what's it called? Papyrus. Or what they were using at the time. And yeah, so that's the first bit, and then you want to come through and replace some of these with bamboo. Of course, we are going to strip it down because sadly it's not green like this. Now I love a bit of green, but you know, it needs to kind of feel like it at least makes some sort of sense. And we'll just do that, and there we go. Look at that, much better. Right, next up we got slab, full block, and just coming off the back here, I need some stairs. So let's go stairs, upside down stairs. Oh, I also need fence posts. Let's make some of those. I'm going to use some of this to make sticks. That 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just make a few of these because they're useful to have. I didn't select it. I'm so not used to building on camera, like, at all. I'm finding this quite tough. So do bear with me. That. No, let me go. Trapdoor. And that's the back. Right. Oh, that means I need more trapdoors. And I'm stuck down here now. No. Ah, curses. Right, let's break that. Let's do this. We need more trapdoors. 16, perfect amount. Right, so let's show you where these go now. So it goes along here. I said show you, and then I'm underwater, so you can't see anything. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the same on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we also want to go along these central 3 in there. And that is that. We are going to need more trapdoors. I've just realized that. So yeah, let's I'm going to go to sleep and then build up some more trapdoors and then come back to you. All right. Next up, we got the front. It's very simple. Upside down stair, jump in the water, upside down stair, block, and then slab, upside down stair. Try and figure out how to get out of the water. Get out of the water, get back onto here. And then we've also got a slab here. Upside down stair. Trapdoor. And then now along the front, we have got, if I just remember how to do it properly, I've done it wrong. It's stairs, whole block, slab, run over here, grab that, and then go 1, 2, 3. And there we go, we're in the water again. And my doorbell is ringing. Okay, random. And yeah, that's, oh my goodness. Who knows if I'm going to keep any of this in. All right, there we have it. There's the boat. So, I think I've already said that, but you know, I had to quickly go and answer the door. Turns out it's one of those, you ever have those people who come to your door and they're like, hello, would you like to buy new windows? And you're like, I'm sorry, I've woken up in a Dickensian world. What's going on? And then you realize you're having a fever dream. But no, like, yeah, the people who come to your house and they're like, they come up and they're clearly offering a service in, inverted commas. They might be legit. They might not be. They never feel legit. I don't think any service that comes door to door feels legit personally. unless you ask them to come to your door. It's the only time it feels legit. Like, there was once I had a guy come up to me and goes, he was sort of lit from underneath from his belly up was where he chose to hold his light. So already, okay, hang on, story time. So it's like already was a pretty spooky lighting where he decided to hold it from like his belly up, this torch that he was lighting himself with, and he went, "Do you like your food?" And I went, "Sorry, pardon?" He went, "Your food. Do you like your food? I'm Chris Fishman." And I'm like, does Chris Fishman make all of my food? What's going on? Has he been preparing it from like Asda or something? Like, what is going on? It turns out he was like a fish delivery person. He was like, "Do you want to come look in the van with it's like, I got some fish in the van." I'm like, "I'm good, thanks." Thinking, yes, I don't want to be murdered in a van. Anyway, this was not Chris Fishman. This was a whole less scary option. It was just someone who, I think, trying to sell me guttering or something. But he was like, I always like it when they say something first. So they're like, "Are you the owner of the property?" Now, if you want a quick get out of jail free card, if someone asks you, "Are you the owner of the property?" and they look like they're trying to sell you something, always tell them that you are renting the accommodation. They will go, "All right, yeah, fair enough. I'll get out of here." Now, I am renting, but I think I will always say that whenever is the case that I'm not renting, hopefully, some point soon. I'd love to be able to own a house. It would be great to just, whenever these people come up, like, are you the owner of this here proprietary business or house accommodation?" And you go, "No, I rent." And they go, "All right, bye." Get out of jail free card for you there. They will leave you alone. But anyway, yeah, this is a sort of like a reed, papyrus, whatever you want to call it, boat. And I think it looks really cool. It kind of gives us an extra use for all of that hay that we've just grown up. It took me a good while to harvest this all up. So all from in there. And yeah, I think it looks cool. I think it looks nice. This is something, it didn't take a huge amount of materials. And it's something we could easily dot a few of these around the place. Now, I could make some longer, some shorter, but I think this is a good length for this boat. I've got a couple other boats that would really easily be different lengths. But yeah, I really like this one. And I hope you like it too. Let me know what you think. Is this something you would be putting in your world if you're in a desert area? And yeah, I will get a few more of these out and about. So, not all of our boats are docked. Because let's face it, all of the other boats we have are docked. So let's put a few of these, or at least a couple of these, and you're not a chicken. Yes, I've seen you, you imposter, trying to escape me. But yeah, let's put a few of these boats in, or at least a couple, an amount, more than one, maybe just one. Who knows? Yeah, where should we put it? Out. Oh, no. Oh, mittens. Right. Yeah, let's put it out over here somewhere. Maybe just in this little... Maybe just in here. I'll figure it out. Okie dokie. We have one boat here, another boat here, and if you look over into yon distance, I put one over at the dock, over there. So I thought, yeah, let's fill up that space. But yeah, I think these are looking pretty cool. This one's coming this way. This one's going that way. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, no. I just trying to get, yep. Okay, cool. I'm in the boat. Nailed it. First time. Also, there's more, yeah, you can just about see interlopers. Interlopers have infiltrated my sheep farm. So I'm going to leave them over there. Yeah. All right. So the next boat I want to build is a very simple, just like canoe, basically. Just a little canoe. That we can do this canoe. Yeah, and this will be, it's basically just going to be all spruce. So let's build a bunch of spruce. We need a buttload of trapdoors, so that's fun. I have got more spruce over there. So yeah, if this one's really simple, where should we build it? Let's build it on we'll put one just off here. Yeah. All right. As I said, this one very simple. We just need a couple of these. So we just have this set up as your beginning. So a block, a slab, and a trapdoor. The trapdoor will come along. Let's go. Let's just do this one as like 5 long. We'll put another slab there. And then we need... Ooh, actually, this is where, you know, you need to just do this. Yeah, and then get out from underneath it, because that's where we were trapped. And it's starting to look fairly complete. Oh, messed up. No. 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 Yeah, there we go. Right. And now we just come along from the sides and just no. And then just yes, this is how we build boats. You exert all of your energy into the boat making, and there you have it. Clear up these 3 and canoe. It's a canoe. I don't know why I decided to just not breathe. I'm stuck. And then we have it. A canoe. Very simple. Now, these ones can be very nicely extended. So it's just a case of taking this and then just going and making it, you know, longer. Everyone knows that's the noise that wood makes when you stretch it. It's definitely not some sort of strange zombie. So yeah, let's put a few of these in. I definitely need more spruce trapdoors. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put some of these canoes in, and I'll show you what I got. Show us what you got. I can't remember if I've done this bit or not, but I've added in some more canoes. This one it looks like bamboo, but I'm going to say that this is like sugarcane it's been collecting. But I also want to have a big fishing net coming off of it. So maybe maybe this isn't sugarcane, but it's actually a rolled up net. And these guys have thrown out their net. And oh, look, they've caught a fish. So it would have been, because I think over at Whispering Dunes, I've got a net hung up and it's using, what's it called? Cobwebs. Cobwebs break in the water. So until we have something that can kind of resemble a net, we've got fence gates, or no, not fence gates, fences. And I think this does a really good job of sort of, this is a fence. This is a net that's been thrown on the surface and has fallen down a bit, and they would like pull it in. And now you can see we've caught a fish. Can't get out of there, buddy. Took me forever to get you in there. Absolutely forever. Like, I was placing it on there and it kept just swimming through, so I had to place a block on top, then place it next to the block. But got one. So yeah, just want to add in a bit more life to these fishing boats. So we'll put like a bigger net here, and then maybe we'll have one coming off the edge of this boat as well, or maybe one off of each of these. And I think that's just really cool. It's a good, fun extra detail that, you know, I like, and it adds a fair bit to your world. So yeah, if you're building fishing boats, build a net as well. You never know, you might catch a squid. I don't think so though, but you can definitely make it so that you catch a fish. Of course, just catching one fish isn't great, but hey ho, it is what it is. So a fun thing that I read the other day, apparently the only reason why we've got the in James Bond, you know, when they go, the name's Bond, James Bond. The only reason we have that is because of Sean Connery. Apparently his line was originally, the name's James Bond. And he decided that wasn't good enough, so he went, the name's Bond. James Bond. And it stuck. I'm not going to lie. I had every intention of building another field. but it's so hot. My brain is melting. I can't focus on anything else. It's so hot. And I'm hitting things. I am really happy with what I've done, with what we've added. Just adding in a few boats to this area to liven up the water again, just expanding upon the work we did in the last episode. I think it looks really cool. That fish is having a whale of a time. Look at it go. Oh, do the floppy fish. Fish. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, yeah, adding in these fishing ships around our farming area just really brings this area to life a bit more. And I agree with comment saying that we need to add villagers. But as you saw, I had a pillager attack again today. So clearly I need to actually set up beds and a bell or something here for it to be classed as a village. And then I've got to get villagers here. But I kind of want to add those when we finish off that area. And maybe we'll just do all of that area in one fell swoop. All of the stuff over there. So all of the trees and that island. And I think we'll do that all in one go. We'll just finish it all off and just so it's done and so that we can move on to somewhere else. Because I want to move on to somewhere else. And I actually think I want to move over back to the city. Now I know we haven't got this bit in yet. These, like the wooden outlines. Now that is going to be sort of wandering traders, but I need to build up my wool storage, my wool supplies first, so that I can actually build tents out of wool. So that one, we can go and have a fun adventuring and find lots of different dye. Well, actually, I just need like blue, yellow, and red dye. Those are the only colors I need for it to be a wandering trader color. But yeah, so like the next area that I want to actually move on to once we finish this is onto the main city again to build up that big empty space, because it's been empty for far too long. And I want to come up with an idea of how we can expand up here. How we can expand up here. Because at the moment, it's just sort of this. I want to have something a bit more grand behind it and to the side. There is a bit of an outcropping of land behind there that could do with something, and this could be made to look more grand, like a big palatial building. And I think that could be really cool. Yeah, but I haven't figured out what it's going to be yet. So time will tell with that one. I might actually start planning that now. I have the idea to start planning it. I don't know what I'll be planning, but I might just start planning. Plan. Oh, the world is just loading back in. But yeah, I think these boats have been a really good addition to our area. And if you want to get caught up on the whole farm building area, I think I'm going to create another playlist that just has the farm building stuff in it. And then we'll do another one that had like all of the Iron Island stuff in there. Just so, we can keep track of these little mini projects inside this larger project that is the Let's Build world. This whole kingdom has been split into lots of different projects. So you could see this as its own little mini series. So I'll get that sorted, and you'll see. I'll probably make a post about it as well. But yeah, if I just do this, hey, if you like the episode, let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, all of that YouTubery jazz. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Bye.